MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to Petco Park in San Diego. Ought to be a good one here between the Kansas City Royals and the San Diego Padres. Interleague Baseball comes your way next. Luis Perdomo will be the man on the mound for the Friars. Harold, what do you got?
Well, he's pretty basic. The stuff is good, but he's only going to bring 3 pitches at you. So as a hitter, it's easy to process elimination to start eliminating pitches, but he's very good with the 3 he has.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Kansas City, center fielder, number 6.
And underway downtown tonight as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. And the Royals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
First batter of the game, and he hits a home run. Now, this is not what those home fans were expecting. They're not even in the seats yet, and you find yourself down 1-0.
In the second spot tonight,
and that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Liner towards second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Well, this is textbook hitting. Right-handed hitter taking that slider and shooting it to right field, or left-handed hitter taking it and shooting it to left. He stayed with it and shot it the opposite direction. Nice job.
Now at the plate, Eric Hosmer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Chopped weakly to the left. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one.
Brandon Moss.
Settling in now, Brandon Moss, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get 1 run in, and now you have 2 other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here, you can really make a big dent right here in this game in the first inning.
From the stretch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Sliced hard down the left field line. And that is down for extra bases, as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And to score, the runner from second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
The pitcher's jumped out of the frying pan and into the fire here. A second run scores, and now he's got 2 men in scoring position, and his danger of letting this thing get completely away from him. We'll see if he can put out the fire here, or if the inferno rages on.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez.
And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field.
And that's in there. Base hit. In to score, the runner from third. And the second runner will stop at third, and they're at the corners now with nobody out.
Third baseman, number 8, Mike Moustakas.
Digging in, Mike Moustakas. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
3 runs already home here. And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. Out, but he can't make the play, and it's throw into right. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game. Boy, that's 3 straight hits that he surrendered here in the top of inning number 1. Yeah, it might be a good time to give the old bullpen a ring. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. And he lays off for ball 1.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
High and wide, 2 balls and a strike.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Fielded cleanly. They'll force it up to second, and they do get the out there.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. Pitch out, nothing doing. Four runs here in this half inning. Fouled straight back. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. In time as he just gets the tag down.
I think they're going to continue trying to apply pressure on this pitcher who has struggled. But the problem here is that by getting caught, you've basically gotten him off the hook. He's not getting a lot of outs, so I think you have to let your hitters keep swinging up there.
And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. A man on third with 2 down. That's popped up now towards short right field. Asuaje is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Royals 4 and the Padres nothing. Jason Hamill, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I love the fact he mixes them well. And we'll just see if he's on today. That means he's throwing strikes with all of them, and he'll have a dominant game if he does so.
Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Travis Jankowski.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
This ball's grounded foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Merrifield scoops it up, and a good throw gets him one gone. Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Well, clearly it didn't start the way they wanted it to. They're already down a bunch of runs, but what do? You play the same game. Try to manufacture, score runs. Let's try to win this inning. The next inning, chip away at that lead until you get right back in the game.
In now, Eric Ibar, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First offering on its way. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But the throw will be in time to get Ibar as a nice play takes care of him.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Stepping up now, Carlos Asuaje. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Hamill has his target and the pitch. Leaves a slider right over the middle, and set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Now Summersgill's tough to figure out. He may get some complaints. You don't know what side of the bed he woke up on, and that's like his strike zone. He'll call one side of the plate and not the other. When you figure out what side he's calling, that's where you make your living.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll move on to the second now at Petco Park. It's the Royals 4 and the Padres nothing. Into the box now, Jason Hamill. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
39, Jason Hamill.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 0-1 count and the pitch. And he misses with it 1-1.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's ball 2 now.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
All right, here's how the Pods line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And at shortstop, Eric Ibar. He's won a Gold Glove before, but you're not going to see the guy that's going from one end of the field to the other making ground balls. He now relies a lot on positioning, and he catches it when it's hit to him. Trying
to pick things up where we left off, Lorenzo Cain. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. And strike 3 called on the outside corner. He's earned the right to live out there with the fastballs, as that's out number 2.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
In now, Paulo Orlando, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Spangenberg on the slide. It's there, and he's out. KC down in order, but they're in front 4-0. Digging in the switch hitter, Yonhervis Solarte. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Solarte.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball right side. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Well, he got ahead early 0-2, and you still gave him a little bit too much to work with, because that's why he's able to get a ground ball for a base hit.
Renfroe.
At the plate, Hunter Renfroe. First pitch on its way. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer in this game. He's going to have to get that ball down to be effective.
The 0-1 delivery. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul for strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
A runner at first with no outs here. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Royals.
Batting 6.
And behind the plate is Salvador Perez. He's one of the bigger catchers in the league. He stands about 6'4", 6'5", and took a lot of foul balls through the years off that face mask in his chest. Even changed how he was catching the ball. But I love him back there. Catch and throw and gun people down.
Standing in, Corey Spangenberg. First swings for him in this one, with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Outside, 3-0 now.
This is what's frustrating at times. You know, he's got a big lead, he's got a 4-run lead, and then he comes out and doesn't throw strikes. Look, this thing can evaporate real quick if he doesn't throw strikes.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Comes with a slider, 3-0, but gets it over for strike 1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Jabari Blash stands in as he looks at a called strike. A runner on first with 2 away. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Check swing on that fastball right there. Looked like he was ready to tomahawk that bad boy, but he was able to hold up.
Hamill sets. Here's the 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting 8.
Into the box now, Hector Sanchez. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. He's set. Here it comes. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
2 men are on with 2 men out. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Padres leave a pair. They're down 4-0. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian here as Eric Hosmer gets ready to start things out.
Eric Hosmer.
First delivery to him on the way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. Spangenberg backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Standing in now, Brandon Moss. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. One-0 count. Here it is. Swing and a liner. Foul.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Here comes the pitch to Moss. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Solarte is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Ready for another chance? Salvador Perez looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. The relay, and the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double. You can relate, Dan. So what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Mike Moustakas is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Grounded to first. There is Solarte. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back at Petco Park in just a moment. Striding in, Luis Perdomo. He'll begin things here against Jason Hamill.
Luis Perdomo.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The 0-2 delivery. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in. Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Well, you know, AL pitchers must love pitching in NL ballparks because all of a sudden they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in the lineup instead of 9. Kind of makes you wonder why any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it?
Into the box now, Travis Jankowski. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And the changeup is way low that time. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Here's Eric Ibar now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Hamill gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. 2 out, nobody on. And Ibar will lay off that one. It's even at 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Merrifield picks it up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail here 4-0. Digging in to try it again, Alcides Escobar. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Escobar.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings. So it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
1-1.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Tough slider down low for a strike. Got him.
Now batting, second baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Whit Merrifield. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Just got a piece up the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Fastball hit on the ground to short. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
The pitcher, number 39, Jason Hamill.
Stepping in, Jason Hamill. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fly ball out toward left center field. Jankowski's on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Striding in once again, Carlos Asuaje comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 20.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2 pitch. Fastball got him looking. as that had two-seam action on it. One gone.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Stepping up to the plate, Yonhervis Solarte. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Here it comes, 1-0. 2-0.
Those first two pitches were pretty good pitches. I like where he was going, but now he's falling behind 2-0. He may have to lay one in there and challenge him a little bit.
Here he comes on 2-0. Fouled back. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Slider up that he gets a call on. Here's the pitch on 2-2. A little bouncer that rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Too high, ball 3.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, he loses them there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Hunter Renfroe. First time up, he went down looking. First pitch on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
That's your classic front door slider. It doesn't break like you expect it to, and all you can do is freeze as a hitter. And he got the call.
Here it comes, 0-2. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Now batting, third baseman.
Stepping in, Corey Spangenberg. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Swing and a little tapper. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And an easy play there for Moustakas, and that ends the inning. Padres leave 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Lorenzo Cain.
First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball that just misses inside. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Here he is, falling behind again, 2-0. This has been a big part of his struggles. You can't pitch from behind and in hitters' counts all the time.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Good downward movement fooled him there. 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Now a ball line foul as that's in the seats over the Padre dugout. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. Kane runs. Hit back up the middle. Ibar throws to first to take care of him for the first out.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run home run off the bat of Eric Hosmer. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Matt Strom is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Matt Strom. Now batting, left fielder.
Into the box, Brandon Moss. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Renfroe looks up. Gone! Back-to-back homers. A solo home run that time for Brandon Moss as this lead swells to 7-0.
Yeah, the manager was looking for that lefty-lefty advantage, but someone forgot to tell the guy in the box that he was at a disadvantage because he just unloaded on that thing. If you make a mistake, he's going to make you pay. Doesn't matter what side you're throwing it from.
Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw.
Matt, I'm telling you, pitchers are stubborn, right? He gives up a home run on that very same pitch, but he came back with it. This time he got it down. He's stubborn. I'm going to come back, I'm going to throw it again, but I'm going to execute it. And he did.
The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Popped high in the air. Spangenberg is there for it. 2 down.
The third baseman, number 8, Mike Moustakas.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slapped hard the opposite way. Blash is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Royals are on top 7-0. Here's Jabari Blash. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is to pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Into the box, Hector Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Again, he sends it out of play. Oh, 2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on in the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Nobody out, runner on first. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Hit hard on the ground at first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, this is how rallies start. You get one man on, then you get the base hit. Look, it's still early. I know they're down by a lot, but, man, this is how little things add up. They need to score this inning, and then from there continue to add on.
Will Myers will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Myers.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Look, this is a big half inning. Look, they're down a little bit right now, but if they get something going, it's still early in the game. This is a huge inning and a huge at-bat.
And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. And this is high, a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Now the 3-1 home to Myers. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
First and second here with nobody out. And this is fouled at the plate. He'll try it again. 3-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Ready once again, Travis Jankowski. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
This situation right here, 1-0 with the bases loaded, you got to stay patient. Just be specific and patient. Get your pitch, but make sure it's where you want it.
Tight spot. Bases loaded, nobody out. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Eric
Now
Ibar.
batting, Eric Ibar. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
0-1 count. Here it comes. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Ibar waits on the 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Moustakas in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, second baseman, Carlos.
Digging in once again,
Asuaje.
Carlos Asuaje. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First offering on its way. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. 0-1. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane on the move. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Pods leave them loaded. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Brad Hand gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th.
Alcides Escobar.
to third. Spangenberg has it. And the throw almost got away there, but a nice play to reach up and glove it and then come straight down on the bag as they record the first out of the inning.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Blash going back on it. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, pitcher, Jason Hamill.
Ready once again, Jason Hamill. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
In now, Lorenzo Cain, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Has a look, now the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hit hard to third. Oh, look at Spangenberg. In time. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. They call it the hot corner for a reason. And this is a beauty to take us to break. More baseball from downtown San Diego right after this. Ready for another chance? Jan Hervis Solarte. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home sixth. Ryan Butcher enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 40, Ryan Butcher.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Standing in now, Hunter Renfroe.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Now, a mid-90s fastball's no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Into the box now, Corey Spangenberg, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And it looks like Joakim Soria is going to start to loosen up in the Kansas City bullpen. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Matt, this is one of those games that has that guy right there, his head scratching. He's trying to figure out, how do I get these guys going? We may see a team meeting to motivate them a little bit better.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hard on the ground toward short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Padres down in order. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Back here at Petco Park. Royals leading this one as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do so, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. It crashes off the Western Metal Building, and it's out of here. So a solo shot down the line in left as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore. That hurts.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. and that's by him. It's 0-1.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
The windup and the 0-1. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Swing and a line drive, but foul. No outs, nobody on. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Brandon Moss. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Here comes the pitch to Moss. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First delivery to him on the way. Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
The next 0-2. Hot shot down the line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Boy, and he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. The 1-2 pitch. High pop up. Calling for it, Solarte. And the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Royals tack on one more on the strength of this solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Royals 8 and the Padres nothing. Digging in and looking for more, Jabari Blash. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Kelvin Herrera comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
Kelvin Herrera.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
That's basically saying, here I am, I'm the man, I'm bringing it at you. That was upper 90s fastballs back-to-back. Basically saying, here it is, I dare you to hit it.
0-2, here it is. That misses, 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now another 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the fifth and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Into the box, Hector Sanchez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Alex Dickerson will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And that's in there for a strike. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The 0-1 on its way. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled back. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back at Petco Park in just a moment. Kirby Yates comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Kirby Yates.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Mike Moustakas.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Here it comes on 0-2. Grounded softly to the right. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Alcides Escobar.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down the zone.
The 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Digging in once again, Whit Merrifield. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Runners on first with one down. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
The pitcher, number 40, Kelvin Herrera.
And now it looks like we'll have a pinch hitter here as Melky Cabrera has grabbed a bat and begun to loosen in the on-deck circle.
Cabrera.
Pulled toward right center field.
Jankowski on his horse.
He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. Escobar rounds the corner and is headed home. And not in time as the run scores.
He didn't fool anybody there because he was waiting on that curveball all the way. Stays back and lets it break right over the heart of the plate. Gives it a ride and drives in a run. Nice piece of hitting right there.
In now is Lorenzo Cain.
He swings and lines it to left.
That's in there, base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Well, you're not going to see that very often. The ball's hit hard, but they held the runner up. With 2 outs, he's run on contact. But that time, the ball was hit so hard, third base coach could do nothing but hold up the run.
And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando as he rips it on the ground to second. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 10-0 score.
Well, he got jammed. It's not going to look pretty when you talk to him about it. But, man, in the box scores, he picks up the RBI and keeps his team pushing forward.
Stepping in now, Eric Hosmer. Line towards center field. Jankowski will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Royals lead it 10-0. Joaquin Soria enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Joaquin Soria.
Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. To short. On to first is Escobar, one away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Eric Ibar.
So one man gone for the Friars in their half of the 8th, and that'll bring in the shortstop, Eric Ibar. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. One out, nobody on. Fouled back. Here it comes, 0-2. Swing and a line drive. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, every at bat counts. I mean, it's a nice piece of hitting. It's late in the game, and obviously a losing cause. But I'll take my single.
Carlos Asuaje.
In now, Carlos Asuaje, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit on the ground to short. One there. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Padres go down quietly. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Downtown San Diego shining bright as it always does. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Digging in to try it again, Brandon Moss. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. First offering on its way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. And a swing and a miss at the curveball. A great pitch call there, and that's the first out here in the 9th.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box now, Salvador Perez. Fouled back. 0-1 pitch on its way. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. The pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Renfroe is over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The third baseman, number 8, Mike Moustakas.
At the plate, Mike Moustakas. He was a ground out victim last time up. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. Royals out in front, 10-0. Ready for another shot now. Yonherva Solarte. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit.
Brandon Maurer takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And another foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Standing in now, Hunter Renfroe, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. In for a strike. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. One and two. Here it comes. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Into the box, Corey Spangenberg, as it's grounded sharply to first. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. 10-0, the final shutout score in this one. Kansas City get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 10 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Padres, no runs, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. A reminder that post-game trolley service to Mission Valley, Old Town, or to South County is available from the Gaslamp Quarter or 12th and Imperial trolley stations. MTS buses are also available outside the park on the 4, 11, and 25 routes. And service on the 3, 5, and 16 routes is available a few short blocks away on Market Street.